Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic Bakugan Evolutions unboxing. So we've got this here. It's a Battle Strike pack, man. You already know. Going Bakugan hunting recently, found a good amount of stuff. You know, actually being able to go up to Buffalo and such. That was hype. Yeah, you can go check it out. Also, if you're a fan of Beyblade, go check out the skit, because I made a skit while up there. My grandma's house is literally like, I see how it runs in the family, and y'all see how my studio setup is and everything. Like, it blew my mind. I know where I got it from. My grandma, like, for sure. Like, go check it out. I'm telling you, it's freaking incredible, man. I'm still shook about the trip and everything. But yeah, while up there and visiting, of course, going Bakugan hunting and finding quite a bit of stuff, man, it had me shook. So we've got this Battle Strike pack with Sectanoid and Arcleon, man. So Darkus, Platinum, Sectanoid, and Aquos Arcleon. But it also comes with Aurelus Nilius, which I love, like the Geogon Rising mold for the Cornelius, having the 3 heads and everything. It looks so sick. And then Howlcore as well. So seeing the theme of 3s with these two, which is pretty awesome. But there's also Aurelus Nano Sledge and Pyrus Nano Clutch. So yeah, dude, overall, a lot coming with this pack. You already know the Battle Strike packs pack a lot. Then you got the artwork for all of them. So Nilius right there, Howlcore, definitely digging Nilius and Aurelus, looking really cool. Then you got Sectanoid up there, Arcleon right there, and then of course you just see like Sledge and Clutch down there. They don't really show off the artwork for the, for the Nanogun, but still got the artwork on the cards and everything, looking really sick. Got to turn to the back. And yeah, so Sectanoid, Howlcore, Nilius, Geogon, Arcleon, Sledge, and Clutch. Then it comes with all the cores, cards, all that good stuff you already know. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Big old pack. Like I said, like this is definitely like a newer thing. Like you already know, looking for the wave that like Drago Evo is. That's like I think the newest wave or such, but yeah, man, you already know people looking for Prisma in a major way. I'm just saying, if I ever actually manage to if I can get, well, I ever manage to get the freaking tape off this. Alright, I think I got it all. But if I actually manage to find that wave, and I swear, if I actually ever had God's insane, like the Baku God's luck, and managed to, like, if a Prisma was there, dude, you already know I'm cussing like a sailor. I'm losing my mind. Like, yeah, that would be absolutely insane. Like, just the feeling of that, like, actually finding it in the wild, dude. That would be wild. Oh, shoot. And, if you guys are wondering, I am thinking of more Bakugan deck profiles. I know it's been a bit since I put some out. The last time was with the big collab that we had going on, but I do have some more planned. And I thought I got them both, didn't I? Well, there we go. Alright, so, Sectanoid. Can I get that? Yeah, these plastic strips are being stubborn. The last couple of unboxings, they've been that way. Let's see. Might as well just go and get them all now. But yeah, man, I'm okay. Arcleon, there you go. But I'm definitely hyped to see like the last remaining things that they're gonna put out for Evolutions. You know, because Legends obviously being on the horizon and making freaking Baku history, man. Bakugan history by having a 5th season with the series, which is really awesome, man. Both Beyblade and Bakugan both broke that convention. Really, really glad to see that, and that Bakugan's doing so well. Just, obviously the big thing being Nilius gets out of here. You being a stubborn boy. Okay, there we go. See, I'm telling you, the molds themselves can hold them in. Like, Nilius did not want to budge with that one. But, yeah, you already know. Cards. Like the TCG and everything. We love the card Spin Master. We don't say it to be mean. We say it because we genuinely love the game and want to see it succeed to where it could have, like, 7, 8 seasons. Like, go on. Like, how Burst is on its 7th season and it being the last one. But 7 seasons for one series is wild, dude. Uh-oh. And a piece of it came out. At least it's a Nanogun. It's no big thing. So, pop that back on there. If I can, anyways. Come on. There we go. Alright. We're Gucci. Alright, gotta get Clutch out of there. Let's see. Yeah, see, Clutch was the easy one. That on here. Clear all that off. Holy plastic strips. I'm telling you, the molds themselves can probably hold the Bakugan in. I know I say it a lot, but for real. The plastic strips just make a mess. Alright, got the cores right there. Alright. So now, gotta get into the gate cards, all that good stuff. So, yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh, I forgot the Battle Strike packs have so many freaking, cards with them. But, yeah, so, getting into it. Titan King on this one, 300, 0, 400, 200, 500, and 100. So, big time boost for Arliss with this one. Your Bakugan gets a bonus. If it, gets a bonus on the shield, it'll get it if it lands on the gate card. It's got to explain that. Each video, you never know who's watching. It could be somebody who's newly into the game, and if so, I'm honored that you're watching my channel for it, for sure. But, yeah, then we got, Saturn and Drago just squaring up. I love that Nova design in the middle. It looks sick, like that Pyrus Nova. But 600, 300, 0, 500, minus 300, and 400. So very bad for Arliss, good for Pyrus, though. Fist bonus with that one. So... then we've got, I think this is from Eldritch Darkus Doom. This artwork for, like, Drago. Like, the Darkus and Pyrus, just colors. It looks so cool, man. But 100, 400, 200, 0, 300, and 500. So, big boost for Darkus with this. Flame Fist Bakugan bonus, So, now, we gotta get into the cores. So, let's see. We got a Fist here, plus 150, plus 1. Very nice. 150 and 2, I think, being the best one, or 100 and the 3s. Just depends if you're going for damage or not. 150 and 4 for the Flame Fist. Very nice. 250 and 3 probably being, I'd say, the best one. Best balanced one anyways. Chaos Pyrus, plus 400. Very nice. We just got to see that for Arliss, man. Arliss still doesn't have any, like, plus 400 cores. Like, come on, it's the only faction that doesn't. Hopefully we see it finally with Legends. That's one of my big time hopes anyways. But minus 5 for that Flame Fist. Taking away a lot of damage from your opponent, so that's a really nice trap. Plus 150, plus 2, very solid. And then minus 300, another good trap, man, except for shields. Trap cores are important, It even shows, like, just with how Bakugan have been coming out with evolutions, turning everything on its head, for sure. Plus, I like using, like, some trap cores sometimes. It's fun. Like landmines and such. But, yeah. Anyways, now we gotta get into all of the Bakugan and such. So I guess we'll start it off with, why not? We'll start it off with Sledge. So we got Nano Sledge here, man, looking really, really sick. Digging the gold in the eyes. Used a lot of clear and, kind of gray and black with it. Thought it was like Darkus at first, but nah, man, they usually, with the Arliss, sometimes they might use like a good amount of like gold, Well, not so much for the Nanogun. They have been sticking with this, like using the gold paint and then just keeping like the other colors like clear and such. But still looks really, really awesome, man. Sledge having a really, really sick design for sure. Yeah, and then simply closing it up like this. The cool thing about the Nanogun too is that I don't drop it. The cool thing is that you don't really need like you don't need the figures in order to use them. You could just use the cards without the figures. So it's like how the Baku gear are. So it's really nice seeing that. But yeah, I just did a little bit off, out of order. I can get it. Just gotta, there we go, adjust it a little bit. And there it is, man. So, Arliss Nano Sledge in the closed form, looking really sick. Like I said, like, I like these a lot more than the Baku Nano. I know opening so many, like, Nanogun displays, like, oh, hey, we get it, Kimbo, but I just, honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Baku Nano with the first era, but, like, the Nanogun, at least they have the sphere shape with them, even being manual, and I think that's really, really sick, and I still even incorporate them with my deck profiles, because they're fun, for sure, man. But yeah, then we got Pyrus Clutch up in here. All of the transparent orange looks really, really awesome, man. Looking so, so cool. And of course, got like the vice right there, the pincers. Yeah, overall looking really sick. Pretty straightforward. Pyrus faction symbol right there. Fold it up and bring it around town. And there you go. That is how you close Clutch. So Pyrus Nano Clutch in the closed form. Looking really, really sick. All of that neon orange just looks really, really cool. Definitely digging it. Alright, so I guess we're going to get into Howl Core. Why not? So we got Howl Core right here in Chaos. All the white, of course. Got the gray. A little bit like gray silver for the heads. some in the front as well. Chaos Elemental pattern right there for the chest plate. And the yellow in all the eyes looking really, really sick, man. I don't mind this version of Howlcore. I mean, Core Howlcore, even being able to say it. I thought it was a joke, like, back then. Because, you know, first season it was just a Howlcore Ultra. And then, you know, with Armored Alliance, then they actually made a Core Howlcore. So, yeah. But, see. Gonna close it up. Bop. 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 There's a fly. I'm about to Hadouken it to Pakistan or something. I don't know. Yeah. Don't do it. I swear this fly keeps messing around. I'm gonna have to send it to the gulags. Anybody a fan of Ross? Kicking with Ross? Yeah. I love watching his videos, man. I love In the Clutch. But yeah, anyways, we've got Core Howlcore. Chaos Core Howlcore. In the closed ball form, looking really sick. Definitely digging all the white with it. They use more of like a pearlescent white with it a bit. Really shiny. It looks really, really nice. Then the silver with it as well, popping. Got the turquoise a little bit for the tail, looking really, really sick, dude. And oh, you, okay, all right. This is what happens sometimes when you live across the street from a farmhouse. But yeah, you know, still, dude, it looks really, really awesome. Definitely just digging all the silver and the turquoise paint with it. You know, even not there being too much on it, still looks really, really great. Just loving like the colors that they have for evolutions. It really makes them stand out. Really makes the season stand out, because every season you could tell just looking at like the kind of the designs of the Bakugan and their color choices, you could tell what season they're from. And evolution is definitely standing out for sure. But we've got Nilius up in here in Arliss, looking really, really sick. Got the silver right there for all the heads on, I guess kind of like the back piece a little bit, you know, around the shoulder blades. Then you got the wings right there with the gold. That looks sick, man. That looks really, really cool. Definitely dig Nilius's core design for Geogon Rising, having the 3 heads and everything. And definitely a good choice for this season. And plus, seeing like the new molds with like speed mode and strength mode for a lot of the Bakugan has been awesome. Got the gold right there for the chest plate, looking really sick. And can we see that B power? It's 300. All right. I mean, with these cores, it's only getting up to like 600. I hope they gave it a bonus. I'd really love to use this thing, man. But yeah. Anyways, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. If I can get the toes. There we go. All right. Then the tail, and then the head. And there we go, man. So there is Arliss Nilius in the closed ball form, looking really, really awesome. Definitely digging that metallic gold. The gold they use for this is not as like yellow. It's more of like orange, you know, more of like a kind of yellow orange for the Arliss with this one, man. But looks really, really sick. I love that they're playing around with different tones for like Arliss, using like maybe some more yellows for some Bakugan and then going more with some of the oranges for some. It's really awesome. But yeah, dude, looks sick. All right, next up, I guess we'll get into why not? Arcleon. Got the Geogon boy up in here. Got lion boy, you know. What kind of lion, like demon manicore type thing, you know. you know what I mean. But yeah, overall it's looking really, really sick, dude. Got that transparent blue right there for the top of the head, and also just for the face itself. Yeah, all that orange right there for the horns, and also on the face, looking really, really cool. Got some on the shoulder blades, the wings right there, of course. I love the fade with the transparent blue plastic, and then also the paint as well, looking so cool. Yeah, man, overall, Arcleon looking so awesome. And B power 800, so maybe like 2-3 costs for it or something, unless it has an additional like boost with it or something. But yeah, let's see. Bop, bop, wings, and then the tail. And there you go. You already know, shaped like a cube, all that good stuff. Arcleon, Aquos Arcleon in the closed ball form. Got the elemental Aquos pattern a little bit right there on the tail too, looking really cool. So yeah. Then, last but not least, we have Platinum Sectanoid up here in Darkus. So definitely digging how they just left it like kind of matte with the paint, like, you know, just that matte silver, but then adding all of that rosy purple right there, looking so cool, man. Then also got it on the wings, right there on the top wings. Got some of that turquoise paint for the front, and plus with the stinger and everything. And what did that? Yup, I saw that right. Oh, shit. Your boy's got 1,000 straight out of the gate. Okay. Yup. You already know it's going to be strong. Like breaking 1,000 right from the jump. So even if you remove a core or something, it still has 1,000. But yeah, especially if it has like a core moving ability itself or something. But I mean, considering it has 1,000, I won't be surprised if it doesn't. But yeah, dude. So 1650 on a magic shield. Hello. But definitely digging the design for it just all the way. Just still baffled by how much metal they used for the Platinum series, man. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, nope, did that a little out of order. You first, and then you. I think we got him. Did we get it? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, so we got Darkus Platinum Sectanoid in the closed ball form. All that turquoise for the wings, too, looking so sick. Just love the color choices they had for Darkus with the season. It's different, and it looks really, really sick. So, yeah, man. Now, we got to get into all the cards, man. I know there's a good amount of stuff with these packs, and that's not a bad thing at all, man. The Battle Strike packs, definitely a lot of fun opening them and such, and just so much that comes with them. Hopefully, a lot of the stuff's usable. But we got Sledge up in here. If you have a Helix, plus 300. If you have a Helix and a Magic Shield, plus 500. So, I mean, even getting like that bonus on a Helix, so 900 total with that. But Helix and Magic Shield, then you get plus 500, but you gotta have both of them on your, on your roster, of course, or use the opponents, But yeah, overall, those are some pretty decent boosts, even that they get like that much. Like Helix and Magic Shields being really, really strong. So, it's a good balance, I'd say. And then you see Trox in the background, of course. Then we got Clutch here. It's got a built-in reroll with it, and if you have 3 Helixes, you get plus 1,500. What in the Leonidas is going on here? Oh, man. Hey, that's sick, though. Like a built-in reroll with it, and then you have to have 3 Helixes, though, but if you manage to pull it off, like plus 1,500, that's a big-time boost, man. I just love how all of the Nanogun, like, they're so diverse with all their hits and such, It's like that big-time surprise attack out of nowhere, like an RKO, except instead of it being, like, your Bakugan getting switched out with it, it goes off of your Bakugan and Geogon's cores when you play it. So, yeah, man, just one more special little surprise sneak attack, and that's a good amount of B power for sure, and plus that built-in reroll. But then you see Griswing in the background, looking so cool. Imagine if we did get Griswing and Pyrus. That would be really, really awesome. All right, so we got Nilius up in here. Double shield, 305. If it lands on a shield, it removes a core. I mean, that's only putting it up to 700. So, yeah, like B power wise, not it makes me sad. And the artwork for it's so cool. It's in front of the Taj Mahal, man. Like, come on, it gets up to 705. Like that damage is okay. It's decent. So maybe use it for a damage deck if you can. But or you could try to throw in like a deck with some magic shields and then maybe get up to 950. It's not quite 1,000, but almost breaking 1,000. So yeah, just different ways of using it. But definitely wish its stats were a little bit better. It's got that Pyrus Nilius effect, Pyrus Platinum Nilius effect. But yeah, hopefully it has a good magnet. If it has a good magnet, that could help it out for sure. Then we got Howl Core, 801, land on a fist, remove a core. Yeah, so that's not getting to like 1,000 either. That's getting up to like 950 and 3 or 904. So yeah, I mean you could just put a magic shield with it and 1,450. So it could break 1,000 that way. It's just about how you use them. Like at least with like Howl Core's case, use a magic shield with it and you could get some pretty decent beat power with it. Just not that much damage, and maybe it has a strong magnets where it could pick up multiple cores. If so, that would be big. Yeah, like you get a fist and a magic shield, you get that effect, and then also the B power boost from both of them. But yeah, man, you just gotta love how diverse Bakugan is, that's for sure. Platinum Sectanoid up in here, 1,001. So 1,250, yeah, 1,250 and 4 or 1,150 and 5. It can get up to. Unless you use, Magic Shield, then it's 1,650 and 1. And I just love that balance. You see some Bakugan getting up there like 1,600s and such, B power right out of the gate if you set them up the right way. Not that much damage, so it makes it where you have to really, really focus and utilize the damage cards as well. It keeps that balance. So it's like B power, hey, you need to get some damage cards in there, man. So, yeah, I love that balance for sure. But, yeah. Sectanoid looking so cool in this artwork. Look at those flames, bruh. He putting in that work. All the flames around, making the freaking ground just shake and tremble. Turn that crap into a volcano. Got some work. You know, got some strength and putting in that work. Yeah, 1650. You already know your boy's strong. And then what? Man, they kept the name as Manticore. But yeah, well, it's Arcleon, you know, but it's based off of Manticore. But 3 cost 803, and if you land on a fist, plus 600. So 15, yeah, 1550 and 5, 1506. So overall, it's a pretty decent B power with it, and just looking so sick. I hope with like the future packs that they honestly put in like a play set of like the Geogon cards, because you only get one with each of these. That would mean you have to get like 3 sets in order to get them if they're not really focusing on the TCG or anything. Like, yeah, hopefully they fix that issue. Like, if they're gonna just scrap the TCG and not focus on it that much, which I really hope they do focus on it at some point. But you know, just being real, you know, I'm a realist but also an optimist with things, guys. And like, at least put in like a play set for the Geogon cards. You know, that way we can get like 3 of them with each of them, so we can actually really use the Geogon. Because I like a lot of these Geogon cards, just having only one, I'm not going to want to put in a profile until I get like at least 2 copies. Sometimes 3, but usually 2 at least, you know. But yeah, that would be really helpful. But overall, this is a really sick pack. So we got to do some opening action now. And I know a little bit longer of an unboxing with this, but just getting into all the details. You guys already know how it goes. So, got Arcleon here. 3, 2, 1. Hey, got him. Ya boy. And then we got Nilius. Got it. The one wing got stuck a little bit. Or the head. Yeah, the one head got stuck in the wing. But still, got that rolling. Got Howlcore up in here. Oh! You want to be stubborn. You want to be the stubborn one. That's all good. All right. Bop! There we go. Face planting. And then, Sectanoid. We on it today, man. Oh, I'm telling you. Like, you saw how much it pushed that. Like, definitely with this melee, I think there should be, like, some kind of rule with it. Because I get, like, you know, having more momentum and not landing on the cores easily. But, like, critical KOs, you just saw right there, man. It freaking pushes. Like, the Platinum Series Bakugan push regular Bakugan way out of the way, man. You use enough momentum. And, oh, I wanted that one. But, yeah, that is the key. You gotta slow roll, too. What? 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 All right, let's try this one more time. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. What in the name of you, no, you got that. You got that. I'm just gonna drop it open. Let's see. If it'll open, is it gonna be stubborn? Sectanoid's gonna be a stubborn one. All right, yep. All right. Sectanoid just said, nah, bro. All right, let's try it one more time. And again, it literally is so stubborn. But hey, we got it. We got it that time. But yeah, man, you're gonna be a stubborn boy. But hey, it happens. Let's see how your magnet is. Okay, Sectanoid doesn't have the craziest magnet. Not a bad thing though, considering it has all that B power. So you know, even with like the magnets, they keep some balance with them. Nilius, if it overlaps, can it? If it overlaps, there's a pretty decent magnet. Yeah, that's a pretty good magnet. All right, so that'll help it out, at least like stat-wise, if you can pull off like getting 2 cores. But, you know, just got to have the right cards to back it up and everything. That's the nice thing about the strategy with the Bakugan. Let's see, Howlcore's magnet's decent. It tries to pick up a second one, but not fully. Yeah. And then, let's see, Arcleon. If it lands, get it right there. We'll say if it overlaps, can it? It's decent. It's a decent magnet, so it's not the craziest, but yeah, man. You already know. Still really sick. I just love how they're making it fully a melting pot, and we saw some Bakugan that we saw molds for before that didn't get that many factions or attributes for them. It would be cool if they did so with like some Season 1 molds, man. If they put them in, like, you know, say, for example, Goreen being a big one. I wanted to see Goreen in more factions. I think we got it, what, in, like, Aquos, Darkus, and Arliss. Definitely want to see it in, like, Pyrus, Ventus, Chaos. It would have been really cool. Even though it has a similar mold to Pandox. But, you know, like, considering how Goreen still has had a role, even with, like, latest seasons, even though we haven't seen, like, the Council that much, like, for real. just some of those older molds that we didn't see like certain factions for. And plus, it would make it where like older Bakugan, like the scrap Bakugan, could come back, just give them some decent stats to where they can hang with the other Bakugan, man. It's perfect. For real. Like, at this point, it's a melting pot. Evolutions was a melting pot. Legends is going to be a melting pot for sure. And I'm excited to see what all we get, man. But still digging Evolutions in a major way, man. They're giving us some good stuff before we get into next year. The figure's going solid. Definitely just hope they focus on the cards, too, because they're so awesome, man. We love the TCG Spin Master, and we say it out of love. We want this game to last a really long time, and one of the big keys to that is honestly getting the cards out there too. They definitely codepend off one another, and they will definitely like co-expand off one another, and that includes your profits. Just saying, me being honest. I love y'all. But anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for this review on this absolutely epic Bakugan Evolutions Battle Strike pack featuring Darkus Platinum Sectanoid and Aquos Arcleon. So, yeah, of course, like Arliss, Nilius, Chaos Holocore as well, and then also Sledge and Clutch. But hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So, yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.